Hi everybody! So I went on a little bit of a shopping trip today and I thought I would just share a little haul with you because I have some ideas that I got immediately when I saw some of the things that I found and some things you may want to run to the store and buy for yourself. So I'm going to start with Michaels because they're the whole reason I went out today. They are having this huge store-wide sale up to like 70% off of a lot of things. Like these I got 4 of these and I paid, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out what tumbler. Okay, so these are usually $11.99. They were $3.60 a piece. So I got 4 for a little more than the price of 1, which is not bad at all. And I've been wanting to work with this type before for a while, but I was always nervous because of the way that it's shaped. And I wouldn't spend that much money on one in case I messed up, where in this case I probably didn't need 4, but you never know. So I got 4 of those and I can practice and that won't be a big deal. I found these little sequins in the clearance section for $1. And it's like little unicorns and stuff like that. And I just thought that that might be really cute when I make my niece, like I could do a shaker birthday card. Oh look, there's little, I didn't see those before. But yeah, if I make her like a little birthday card, the shaker or something like that, because, you know, she's still young, so for $1, I thought, why not? That'd be cool. Oh, and this is actually a reclosable bag. I didn't realize that, so that's cool too. Okay, so then they also had their stamps and inks and stuff like that. Buy one, get one half off. So I got the 2 of these. These were both $9.99. And so I got, you know, 1 and a half. I paid for 1 and a half, which is cool because I'm loving the stamps that they're coming out with. Especially, I love that these are layering. That's really pretty. And I did go to a different store today than I usually go to, so they had some different stuff as well. And like these would be really pretty to just color in with like alcohol markers. You could almost do the same with these, or you could do a color for this and then do like black or white over the top. And then with the leaves, you could still color them in. I don't know. I got really excited. I'm loving stamps and dies. And speaking of, I know it's a little early, but they do have all their Christmas stuff. This was not on sale. However, they do have a coupon right now in the app for 30% off regular price items. So I used that on this. And they did have one other one that was snowflakes, but I didn't really care for the stamps in them as much, and for the price I was like, no, I'll just get the trees, because like I absolutely love these trees, and the fact that they have all the coordinating dies was just amazing. And like I'm really looking forward to doing Christmas cards. And I think that was it from Michaels. Hobby Lobby was the big one. First things first, so I can get this out of the way. I got this, and all of their fall stuff is 40% off right now, I think. So this was $12.99 at 40% off, which when I'm going around the store thinking about it, instead of trying to calculate it out, I just figure, okay, it's a little less than half off. So, I don't know, maybe like around $7 I paid for this. I don't remember what happened to the receipt. So, I don't know the exact amount, but yeah, I have, which I had gotten at Michael's last year, I have leaves that are made similarly to this. And as soon as I saw this and the fact that it was on sale, I was like, oh, that would go really good with those leaves. So I grabbed that, and I don't know if I want to actually like make it now or save it for like when I have my own place at some point. But this is going into storage for safekeeping for the time being. Alright, next up, a little more Christmas stuff. Although these aren't really Christmas, it's just, you know, they were in the Christmas stuff. But I found these canvas flags, and they have this like plasticky coating on the back. They were $1.99, and all their Christmas stuff is 50% off. So I grabbed 4 of these, really, for like a steal, honestly. But I figured I can try iron-on, because it doesn't say anything about whether or not they're heat resistant. So I figure I can try iron-on, and if it doesn't work out, oh well, it wasn't that expensive. But if it does work, then that'd be cool, because like I could make cute little decorations. I could make something for my niece and nephew. We'll have to get the excess glue off of that, but that's okay. Just toss them to the side. And then I found these awesome stencils. Again, $2.99 at half off. So it's the most wonderful time of the year. And then we have a Merry Christmas on the other side. And I do remember seeing stencils similar to this last year, but they were already picked over by the time I saw them, and they were like bent up. And I was like, well, I don't want to spend the money on that. So got a bunch of ornaments and snowflakes here. Is this like, it's supposed to be the string, I think? Believe. I don't know why I turned it like that. But yeah, Believe with a little Santa hat. That's cute. Let it snow. And then just some more snowflakes. But yeah, at $2.99 for half off. Okay, sold. Let's see. I did have a few gift ideas. This, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with it, but my grandpa likes to wear hats, so I thought I would make him a hat. This is a bit crumpled up. It's okay. I'll have to fix that when I'm ready to make it. $2.99 though. And, you know, being a lighter design, I might even be able to sublimate on here. Which, if anything, it'd probably be like to the side just because I don't want the crease in there. But I'll figure that out whenever I come up with a design to put on that for him. But for that price, I couldn't pass it up. Okay. Got a couple more fall things. So, again, 40% off. So these are actually for putting on a table, which my family does not do that. But being that it's just a wood cutout, I thought, why can't I just use these for my decorations? They say blessed and thankful. But one thing I did notice as I was looking at them, I picked through like 3 of them. They're not all flat. Some of them are like pinched in some spots. So, I mean, there could still be some underneath that are, but at least I know I got 2 for a fact that are not. Which, I mean, if they are, you could always sand it down and repaint it, but like, I actually really like that color. It's a great fall orange. And then I got this confetti, which I thought would be cute for a shaker type of thing. And some of it's a little bigger, so it would probably have to be like a bigger opening. But it's all these little shapes, and again, for being 40% off, I couldn't pass that up. Don't mind me just throwing the stuff on the floor to the side because I don't have any room over here because that's where everything else is. Okay. This particular Hobby Lobby is getting really scarce on stamping supplies, which I don't like because I like to wander the store and look at all that stuff. And this one's, they had a bunch of reduced wooden ones, which I understand, especially once you see what I'm going to do with this, or try to do with it. This was originally $6.49. But basically everyone's switched to, like, the Klingons, right? The clear ones. Some of them are still rubber, but most of them are the Klingons. So basically, because this is so cheap, as cute as it is, I won't be upset if I ruin it. But basically what I wanted to do is see if I can actually just get this off of here without destroying it and use it like a Klingon stamp. And it seems like it might just work. Because the thing is, you know, with this big block of wood in the way, you can't see where you're putting it, right? Yeah, it's coming off. Okay, I mean, we had a little bit of a tear there at the end, but that's okay. And then, you know, you could, it's a little thick for like a Misty or anything comparable to that. But now you can use this to kind of press things down. Well, I'll have to get the adhesive off of there, but I have an adhesive eraser I can use for that. Just set that over there. And then, I wonder if even that would come apart. No, that seems a little too well adhered. But, yeah, you can just stick it onto even like one of the little Dollar Tree ones with the grid, and then you can kind of see a little better where you're stamping it because you have that outline instead of just, you know, a block. Like, yeah, that's there, but I don't know. I always struggled with placement with these. So that's that thing. I found Sublimation acrylic paint, and it threw me off. I was looking at the colors and like, they don't have black, and I was like, oh, that is the black, which makes sense because, you know, sublimation inks are usually lighter before they're heated, right? So I'm not really sure why the black costs $2 more than the white, but I figured to test them out, I would just get the two basic colors to start with and see how it goes from there. Now, I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do with them, whether I want to just like maybe make a stencil and then paint that. I don't know. I'll have to sit down and think about it. The other thing I'm wondering is what there's no instructions for the heat, so I might have to look into that too before I do anything with those. Okay, we got one more little fall thing. Coffee stencils. Now, I don't even drink coffee, but I was looking at this and I was like, it's only $2.99 at 40% off. And look at these cute little designs. You don't have to use it for coffee. You could use it for whatever. So I thought for the price, okay, I will get those and then I will just use them for whatever. Sublimation heat resistant tape with a holder. They also have a 3-pack of replacement tape for, I can't remember if it was just a little less or just a little more than the price of this. But I recently used up my Cricut heat tape. And I have this other stuff that I got in my HTV sublimation kit, but it's like really skinny. And I like having the dispenser, so I don't know if you've seen the other videos where I did use that other, where is it? This dispenser. I don't really care for this dispenser that much because whenever you pull your tape here, this, oh, okay, the whole thing just comes out. But whenever you pull it, this whole thing lifts up, which is a pain because, you know, usually when you're pulling a piece of tape, you're only pulling it with one hand. So when the whole thing's lifting up, you can't pull it off. And I did have it taped, but I had to take all of that off to remove the roll. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I was like, well, this one comes with its own little thing. And it's not crazy expensive. So I'll try it. Alright. Got a little bit into some Christmas stuff here. I may have went a little overboard with these, but I couldn't help myself for the price. Again, shaker cards, Christmas cards. I mail out Christmas cards to a bunch of people, so I thought, you know, why not have a bunch of these? And basically 2 for the price of 1, right? And then, whoop, I also got these. Just nice, pretty Christmas colors. I found these little things, which I thought would be kind of cute to just like hang from a little decoration or something, even though it's meant for like jewelry. I found some acrylic ornaments that are round, which I can etch on my Cricut. Found a lot of sublimation stuff too. So I've had the Cricut. Was it the Cricut brand? I don't know. I had the square ones. I think it is the Cricut brand. I've had those for a while, and I've been really iffy on what I want to put on them, and I think it might just be because they're square. What the heck? Oh, it's probably from the pumpkin thing. But yeah, so I also thought these, because at the moment, I have these little owl coasters, which I absolutely adore. They're so cute, but they're kind of warping because they're wood. So, thought, why not try out some other stuff with these? And then I found these. These are $2.49, half off, of course. And it looks like it doesn't really say anything, unless there's something inside of here that I can't see. But it looks like these are supposed to like screw into the letters somewhere, and then you hang it like a garland. So you could either do that, but what I want to do is I just want to use the words on signs and stuff. And then I can always save this for whatever else I decide in the future that I would like to do. I had to laugh by the time I got to the register. I had this very sweet older lady, and she did not understand what sublimation was. So when I had the coaster, she's like, oh, are you going to paint these? And I was like, oh, that's for sublimation. She's like, well, what's that? And like, you work in a hobby store and you don't know what that is. But no, I explained it to her and she's like, oh, okay. So then she pulls these out and goes to put them in the register. And she goes, what is this? Tic-tac-toe? She was so cute. Best cashier I've had in a while. But yeah. You know, I love these little things. I always save the little tic-tac-toe boards, I guess. Because they're just so cute. And, you know, at some point I will come up with an idea to do with them. Even if you just use them as like a little tray for something. Honestly, at this point, I have so many of these things, I should just be storing them in these in like a container. But yeah, these were $2.49 at half off. And they're just all so cute. And you can paint them. You can use like paint markers on them. You know, whatever you want, really. This I got because whenever I watch Beth Adili, I see that she likes to use stamp blocks to hold her glued papers and stuff down, and I've been meaning to get one for a while and I could not pass this. Look how thick this is, and it was $7, which is a little pricey, but this is like photo size. This is 4 by 6 inches, and it's heavy. So like, you know, that's a nice thing to set over a card or something, and it will not only cover the majority of it, but it will also actually have weight on top of it. And then, you know, if you have any bigger Klingon stamps, you have that as well instead of just a Misty or whatever. Excuse me. I don't know if I've been dealing with allergies lately or if I'm getting sick. I hope I'm not getting sick, but people have been sick at work. So, oh boy, we got glitter going on everywhere. All right, this I thought was an awesome idea. Now, this is only plastic, which I was kind of surprised. But $14.99 and 50% off. And I think I'm not really sure how this is supposed to open up. Unless it just twists off. I doubt it though, because all this water would probably come out. I'm not really sure. It's not, unless there's something like underneath the sticker. I mean, obviously you don't want to picture someone's random baby in your snow globe. Oh, hello. It's in here. Okay, I need that to settle. Remove plastic bottom from the snow globe. Oh, so the whole thing does come off. Remove this insert. Cut your photo by using the insert as template. Insert your photo into slot. Replace plastic bottom, shake, and enjoy. This base is factory sealed. Attempting to unscrew the base will break the seal and cause leakage. So I'm confused. Oh, so this comes off, but don't screw off the next part? I won't be surprised if I just break it. Yeah, I don't know. So if you have any suggestions or have used one of these before, I don't know if this is a new item to them or not. Please let me know because I don't really want to break it. I'm running out of room here. Let's see. I got this little thing because I wanted to make a little like customized cup for my nephew, and I thought what better way to do that than with sublimation. But you know, like all the cups and stuff are big. I mean, look at the size of that. He doesn't need something that big, and nothing at Michael's was really small enough aside from a wine glass, which I'm not going to give to a 4-year-old. So even though this was a little bit more, I thought this was a good size, and you can even like stick a little straw in here, and it seems to be pretty tight, which is nice. And then I can just, he loves Bluey, so, and well, I don't know, he loves a lot of things. He loves Bluey, he loves SpongeBob, he loves windmills, he loves airplanes, so I don't know. Maybe I can try to come up with a combination of all of them. Oh, see, now that's what everything needs. It has your temperature, your time, your pressure, and it tells you hand wash only, not microwave safe. Everything should be like that. Like these, for example. That should be included on the back of this. But, oh, it says, oh no, that's color mixing instructions. Well, what good does that do me? When I don't know how to, whatever, I'll have to do some research on that. And then the last thing, oh no, not quite. One of the last things from Hobby Lobby is I got 80-pound cardstock, and it's actually like white, not like off-white. So I'm hoping, because the other cardstock I have that was 110 pound, I found a Target, which was the Astro Bright brand, which is a very, very bright white. So I'm hoping that this is kind of close to it, because I don't mind if they're a little off, but like this other cardstock I have, oh come on, Like, this doesn't even look white compared to that. And I don't really care for mixing the two of those together when it comes to making my cards. Like, if I was going to use this, and that was the only other white I had, I would probably just use a different color altogether. But I wanted to get some heavier cardstocks for like embossing folders and stuff like that, because when I tried embossing with 65-pound cardstock, it actually ripped my paper. Okay, and then I had a couple of things behind me that I had almost forgotten. I found this, which is great because the one that I have, if you saw my fall crafts, I melted part of my other one, which I don't even know where that is right now, to be honest. But, that one has, I really don't know where that is, actually. I don't think I threw it out. It's here somewhere, I'm sure. But, so the thing I didn't care for about that one, that was a Westcott, and I found it at Walmart for a little bit less than this. But, the Westcott one had a cutout like this at the top here. And what I would find is I'd be cutting and not paying attention, and then all of a sudden you go through the hole, which I think is kind of dumb. Which, you know, I get it. It's nice to hang it, but you don't want to end up ruining your stuff. And I just noticed too, this has photo sizes all along here, which is kind of neat. And it's, I'm assuming you could probably use this side too. It just doesn't have the grid. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty reasonable price. And I think it's kind of funny. It's almost the same color as my other one. Oh, I see where it is now. It's buried though, so I won't bring it out. But yeah, that was a great find for me. And then another thing I found, now I know I have my magnetic glass board, but for the price of this, $8.99, I could not pass this up, right? Actually, I want to open this up. So this one's not magnetic, I don't think. But I thought, as much as I like this, I thought that this would be an easier cleanup. There it is. I have it backwards, but I did not realize that it had these on here too, because, you know, it doesn't show anything like that on here. Please excuse my throat. My goodness. But I wonder if you could pop these off and put just, oh, it has little rubber feet on it too. I might actually see if these can come off, because I could care less about having these here. Let's see. Get in here and not scratch the glass. Okay, they come off. Well, that's cool. I wonder if they just put them on in the box to protect the corners. Actually, I'm not going to do that because it's just going to sit there and crinkle as it unfolds. It's still over there, but not right here. Okay, that's cool. And I will actually keep these because if we do end up moving or anything, that is a great way to protect that again. So yeah, it's, here, let me grab my other one. I think it's even almost the same, no, not quite. I was gonna say, it's almost the same color Not really, no. But I mean, look at how much bigger this is. Like, yes, this is great because it's magnetic, and I absolutely love that about it. Because it's great when you're weeding, it can help hold it down. And yeah, I absolutely love this. I do not regret this one bit. But for the price of this, I probably still won't cut on this just because I don't want my glass all scratched up. I want it to look nice. That's just the way I am. But yeah, just to work on this and even have just like, oh, there's some goop on here. Sorry, I'll have to wipe it down. But like you have this little ruler, you can kind of like, my thinking was, you know, when you're making a card, you can kind of align it and, you know, I am brain dead right now. I've been up a long time and it's almost 2 in the morning. But yeah, you can, you know, kind of tape your card and align things a little better having that grid around it, which, you know, there's some on the other one, but this one gives you a little more space. I don't know. I just thought it was a really good idea. And also something I wanted to share. If any of you are looking for something like this as well for that price, go and get it. I think I'm just going to leave it here actually now that it's open. And okay, so that was it for Hobby Lobby. And then one last trip I made. Well, it was technically 2. I went to 2 different Dollar Trees. And actually, let me show the things that aren't quite as impressive. So I found these, which I thought would be really cute for like little Halloween signs and stuff. And just little arms. A little big, but I might be able to cut them down if need be, maybe. Or figure out how to do something with them like that. I found these little bones, which I don't know if I care for the color, so I may spray paint them. And then check these out. These were kind of cool. This LA Colors nail polish. And they glow in the dark. And I love my blues, so I had to get 2 different shades of blue. And I thought this purplish pink color was kind of cute. And then I thought, come on, I gotta have orange for Halloween. So closer to then, I normally use gel on my fingernails, but like for these, oh, I'll definitely be using these. I don't care. And for $1.25 a piece, man, you couldn't buy four of those in like Walmart or anything. You'd be paying like $20. So then, and then I love these vases. I had one of these in my other room, and when I came home after being glutened last week, I accidentally knocked it on the floor, and it shattered. So I was like, well, not the end of the world that it broke, because I can just go to the Dollar Tree and get another one. So I did. But that was not fun to clean up when I was already not feeling well. But that's okay. It's all cleaned up. I have my replacement. We're good to go. Now, for the final reveal, get ready for this. I could not believe how many options there were of this. Oh God, there's a giant spider in the corner of the ceiling. Okay, sorry. Ready? Look at all these options. All these thank yous. I'm touched beyond words. I don't want to read them all. I'm hoping there's not too much of a glare and that you can actually see all of these. But there's that one. There's hello and all of these little sayings. That was a little small for my taste, but I mean, come on, for $1.25. I don't know why people feel the need to race around at 2 in the morning. We got some birthday ones. So cute. Oh, I didn't even notice there's to and from, so you could make little gift tags. That might come in handy for Christmas time. Found these really pretty patterns. I'm not really sure. I don't think that's English. No, it's definitely not English. But it's a neat little pattern that you can put behind something. And I just thought I really liked this one and that one. But they're all really pretty and you can do different things with them. Stuff is falling behind me. And then last but not least, I got 2 of these because, you know, when you're making words, sometimes you need more than 1 letter. So I got 2. But I can't believe how many different things they're coming out with. But the thing is, so I don't know how Dollar Trees are around all of you, but with ours, they range so differently. Like the first one I went to, they don't even have a plus section. I don't know that they're going to get one because it's such a small store. And then the second one I went to, they just got a plus section. There's not much in it. It's not very big. I don't know if they're going to be getting more as time goes on. But I actually found all of these in the first store I went to. I didn't find any of these in the second store I went to. So it's really hit or miss around here. But, you know, as I'm always looking for this stuff whenever I go into a different Dollar Tree. So I will continue to share them as I find them. And as much as I would love to do a craft right now, I honestly really just need to go to bed. So, an update with the computer situation. So I am able to use my laptop, but it's almost too much for it to handle to edit. And the screen is significantly smaller, so it takes a little more time to, you know, go around and cut through stuff. So I'm working at that. I'm almost done with the back to school one, so that will be up shortly. And then the next one I'm hoping to work on will be probably Halloween, because I do have a few ideas for that set aside and ready to go almost. And let's see. I'm hoping within the next few weeks I should be able to get my PC parts and get that all updated and have my brother set it all up for me, because he's the one that knows all about that. He's the one that's saving me money, helping me to do it. And he also does his own videos on his own channel, so he's very supportive of me. Shout out AJ, I know you're watching. Hi, bud. So yeah, I'm hoping that that will be taken care of in the next few weeks, and then I should hopefully be able to get a little more going, especially with all these ideas I have now. And as we get closer to Christmas, I have I don't know if I want to tell you or if I want to keep it a surprise. I ordered something that will be like a little countdown to Christmas kind of thing. I can't guarantee it'll be an everyday video, but it's interesting. And that's all I'm gonna say, because I'm excited and I don't like to spoil surprises. So I'm just gonna keep it at that for now. But yeah, I'm hoping to get things moving and get a regular schedule going, hopefully, of videos and crafting in general. Like, the more I watch crafting videos, the more inspired I get to actually make stuff. So that, and I'll have Christmas presents and stuff to make. Also, my niece's birthday is coming up, so I'm gonna have stuff to make for her. My brother's girlfriend's birthday is coming up in a few days, so I'll be making a card for her. So there may be something of that in the mix there too. And I think that's about it for now. So bear with me with a very late back to school video because I think you will like some of the ideas that I had. And stay tuned for what's to come. If you enjoyed this little haul, or please leave a like, and if you have any ideas of what I could possibly do with some of the supplies I got, feel free to leave a comment and a recommendation. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.